Happy holidays, folks, and welcome to the Star City Holiday Special.
Bonjour and bienvenue.
Omelette du fromage.
Oh dear.
I live in America.
America. All right, so this is going to be it's going to be sort of the classic holiday special thing. It's not going to be tied into the main plot. Just letting you guys know this. Don't worry about it. If things end up being referenced into it again, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. So it is in fact creeping upon Christmas in Star City. It is wintertime. It has been snowing. Well, it's the holiday season. You guys are all at base currently.
Okay.
I am putting up tinsel everywhere.
Apparently it's a great magical conductor.
No, it's just pretty.
I saw the Santa Claus for the first time in a while, during one of the Christmas parties. And I forgot the bit where the elf, super spies or whatever they're supposed to be, managed to use tinsel as some absurd cut through anything device. Like they wreck a cell door with it.
It's like super.
With no explanation. It's just Christmas tinsel and it cuts through the cell door.
Weird. The penguin Wark is walking around, waddling around really, and
Is wearing a Santa hat. Tell me he's wearing a Santa hat.
actually, yeah, sure, he's wearing a Santa hat.
Awesome.
And he started walking around, sort of making noises. When it eventually dawns on you that he's actually effectively singing Good King Wenceslas.
Quark, quark.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's giving me trippy flashbacks. No, Good King Wenceslas was the first Christmas Carol I performed live, and the kid who did the other part of it just fucking broke down, completely just bolted off the stage, and he was like, ah! And it just reminded me of fucking Walk. Oh dear. Moving on.
Yes. So you notice that you hear him singing that. He's currently walking around holding a stocking in one hand, one flipper.
How does he do that?
He's got a hammer in the other. It looks like he's got a little pouch of nails some nails in his belt. And he seems to be looking around for someone to nail the stocking up.
He's been on the internet again, hasn't he?
Holy crap, I just realized we don't have a chimney. How's Santa Claus going to come in? Also, there are several powerful magical wards that would probably kill him. I should take those down.
You get the impression that that is in fact one of the things that has occurred to Wark is that there is no chimney.
You don't need a chimney.
I'm pretty sure you can use a door too.
He sort of holds up the stocking and the hammer, sort of gesturing, like, where should I hang this?
Oh. Point to the wall.
So he waddles over and starts nailing it up. You also notice by the computer that he's been working on, there's a large stack of books. They seem to be cookbooks. Most of which, if do any of you take a glance at them?
Yes.
They're very clearly all books for based on cookie making.
Well, there are a lot of those. So
Yes, yes, there are.
He's not trying to incorporate herring into a chocolate chip cookie, is he?
You'd have to ask him.
Because that would be probably disgusting. Oh, it might be good. I don't know. I'll try anything once.
What do you think happens if he like reads a picture that says like how to cook a turkey? Because it's like, wouldn't it be related?
More so than related to monkeys, and we eat those. Delicious monkeys.
Okay then. Christmas.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Technically, it is Christmas Eve. It's during the morning, really. And it's like late morning right now. And you guys are sort of pottering about doing whatever. It seems to have been fairly quiet recently. There is sounded a large pounding knock on the door.
I'll get it.
All right, Nick, you walk up to the door and open it.
Yes.
Standing before you is a very familiar sight.
Is it Berkelak in a Santa Claus costume?
No, but it is Berkelak. Tristan!
Hello.
Happy winter solstice! He embraces you in a bear hug, picks you up, and stomps into the into the vase.
Berkelak, Merry Christmas!
Yes,
Solstice, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I don't know. Happy holiday!
It is good to see all of you.
Please put me down.
Oh, sorry. I figured I'd come see my favorite squire that I've ever had for this wonderful holiday. And
How many of them are still alive?
Tristan?
Yes, that's a penguin.
Okay. I was going to ask, why is there a flightless waterfowl wandering about your face? And why is it nailing a stocking up on the wall?
It's
I
very
wouldn't be
clever.
nailing a stocking up on the wall. I think the more important question is, how is it holding anything?
Magic.
No, it's not using magic. That's what's so weird about it.
Eh. But yes, I figured it was a good time to come and see, come back to Star City for a holiday.
I'm glad you thought so.
Yes. It's snowing, and it is the holidays.
Hooray!
Also, Merlin said that if I didn't stop bothering him, he might cast some unfortunate ritual on me.
Well, that wouldn't be very nice.
Well, I admit I was pestering him a bit about some weird magical stuff that I didn't understand.
Oh, what was it?
This is how me and Nick get out of doing 20% of the work tonight.
Just some strange things I saw involving some fey beings up in the north of England.
Fae
They were-
beings, interesting. We don't
They
get
were
a lot of
acting a
those
little
here.
bit odd, but
Odd how?
well, odd for fey beings, I should say.
What, were they like licking cold iron horseshoes or something?
No, not suicidal.
Are you sure they weren't just chavs? It's easy. It's an easy mistake to make.
No, I'm pretty sure they were fairy. Most chavs don't have wings.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Most.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
But yes, it was. I don't know. They were being. It's odd. They were acting much the way most fairy do, but in a more subdued and sort of shy way than normal.
Furries
Huh.
aren't subdued, and sometimes they're shy, but they're never subdued.
As I said, it was odd, but what can you do?
Well, it is in England. It would take a substantial magical teleport ritual that I had finished a while ago and buried in my notes somewhere.
Merlin will look into it eventually. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I'm sure it's nothing important.
Famous last words.
At which point you hear a wart.
What's up, Tony Wark?
The penguin points at Berkelak and says, "Wart, wart, wart, wart." Oh, I'm Berkelak. A pleasure to meet you, small waterfowl.
I'm paying close attention to his reactions to see if he can actually understand him.
Mark, Mark, Mark. Well, happy holidays to you, small one.
Squeak, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeak 'em.
The penguin sort of nods a little bit and goes waddling back to his computer.
So, do you actually speak super intelligent penguin?
No. You didn't
Oh.
understand what he said?
No. You could?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Clue! Oh, Clue, you're a legend.
Oh my god, Clue, that's awesome.
I tackled a penguin.
Clue, that is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, Clue.
That's brilliant.
I love the title, too. Peter would like a word, John. Thank you, Clue. That is awesome. And adorable.
That's great. Mark!
Mark. Its eyes are priceless.
I have to mute for a second.
At this point, Errant is sitting across from the telephone, staring intensely at it.
All right. Well, actually, Nick, as you're doing so, it rings.
Oh, thank you. A pickup.
Just by setting up a bunch of weird magical devices to start studying Berkelak's reactions to the penguin.
Okay, Nick, you guys decided on Sentinels, right, as the team name?
Yes.
Star City Sentinels, yes.
Okay. You hear actually, is this the Star City Sentinels?
Yes.
This is Detective. This is Sergeant Michaels with the Star City Police Department. I sort of hesitate to mention this, but we actually have reports of bank robbery fairly near you guys, and we were wondering if you guys wouldn't mind taking a look at it. It doesn't seem to be particular. It's going on right now, and you guys are closer than any police we have in the area.
Oh no, that's fine. We're here to help, after all.
Thank you.
I'm trying to exit and hang up at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
So, what was going on?
It's a bank robbery.
To the Sentinel Mobile! We need to get one of those.
I don't have that.
Not yet.
I'm leaving. I'm getting on my bike.
Berkelak, make yourself at home. It's a TV. You know where everything is. We'll be back.
Of course. If duty calls, you should respond.
Ask the penguin. He likes Disney movies too.
Excellent. Mark. The penguin looks up from the cookbook.
Or
he's looking
or
at.
just has all of those penguin movies that came out like 2 years ago.
Now there, could you translate this happy feet for me, please?
Mark.
Defeats. They already speak in that one.
I know.
All right, so you guys head off to the bank robbery, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Let me just...
We're totally not gonna get distracted and watch the Penguin Surf movie.
All right, and we will enforce players to current map. And center players. No, not that one. There we go.
You do realise we'll be lucky to have a home to go to when we get back.
So you guys should be on the new map, or quote new.
Yeah. This is like the unluckiest bank in the world.
They just mass-produced them, okay?
Star City, where bank layouts are strictly regulated. Thank you, Dill Page. So you arrive on the scene and you see about 6 crooks, wearing balaclavas with handguns, holding the place up.
Why do we have Penguin and not me over there?
I don't know. I copied the wrong token, I think.
No.
2 errands.
Because I copied the wrong one. Because I'm
Okay.
dumb. Bank robbery.
And Penguin can come if he wants.
No, he's busy. He's busy looking through his cookbook. He's currently looking at gingerbread recipes.
Okay.
Ginger fish bread.
Or ginger fish.
That might actually be good.
Well,
Fish have hair?
so yes, you arrive on the scene, and there are, as I said, 6 thugs wearing balaclavas with handguns.
I wonder.
Gentlemen, it's the holidays. Just drop your guns and we can go about this nice and simply. And then they shoot at us.
They say, "Oh crap, superheroes! Get them, guys!"
Ah,
Should
Christ,
roll
not this
initiative.
again.
Okay, here's the plan. Get him!
Yeah.
Get him, Ray? That was your plan?
Seemed like a good idea at the
Roll
time.
initiative for the baddies. Wow, they actually rolled very well. Pip pip, well done, guys.
I'm super fast.
Do, 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 do. Hell yeah, for Gav has a new mic.
Yeah, I sound hollow because this room is really echoey. It didn't bother the old mic. This one picks it up.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get something up in the walls for sound deadening.
Yep.
And here I thought he just had his soul attached to a suit of armor by his older brother.
It's not quite that echoey.
No. If I actually lean into the mic every single time, it reduces it a little bit, but not.
Does make a difference.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is me like leaning forward right into the mic until I get a boom mic and it can have it in my face all the time. Then it's not going to happen.
Yeah, a boom will be a big help for you too.
Yeah, that's going to be next time.
All right, so you should set your initiative on the initiative chart,
I have.
Errant.
I don't see that. How do I bring that up? Crap.
Oh, you right-click on your token and set initiative. And the initiative chart is in the window bit. Window
see.
menu.
Is that facing clear, facing clear? I don't see that option.
Window initiative.
There it is. Ah! Oh my god, I don't want you to take up that much space. Jesus. There.
Excellent. All right, we can
Kind of-
sort. And Errant, unsurprisingly, is first.
Yeah, I rolled kind of well.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so I will move forward. And since I'm out of range for anything else, I will lay down some suppressing fire with my crossbow. So this will this should catch the front four. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 5.
So dodge checks for them.
Yes,
All right, and
it's
their
against
dodge,
21.
Their dodge is 6. So for the first 4, 1, 2,
Oh. Yes.
3, 4. So 2 and 4.
5,
2 and 3. Sorry.
5. Yeah, they will go up against 15 with their toughness. The other
These two
two will
there.
go up against 21. Yes,
And
those
these
two.
two. Okay, so. All right, so
Toughness check.
okay, for the guys who failed, their toughness is a whopping 5.
Fail.
Fail. And for the guys who passed,
Fail.
all
Fail.
fail. So they're
So
all
these are-
defenseless.
Okay, so they're minions, right? So
Mhm.
yes. Okay. All active defenses are at 0.
Let me-
Have fun. G-
Yay, I can shoot at one of them.
I actually have a cunning plan.
You do. Cool. All right, they are all defenseless.
Okay.
John, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to shoot at the guy at the back who isn't defenseless.
Okay, take a shot.
I forget what button it is now. Plus 12. Bang.
You hit. It's automatically a crit.
Mhm.
Well, it's not automatically a crit. No, it's not automatically a crit. Never mind, he's a minion. He's not defenseless, right? All right, so plus 5. It's DC 23, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
No.
Ah! Thunk.
Bang.
Thugs with handguns. They'll open up. They're going to open up on the two guys in front because he's going to move up a bit.
They're the two guys in front.
So
He
Really
lives. God damn it.
I did the wrong one. You wanted.
Yeah, I was shooting at the... how many were there? Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll do.
Okay.
That's fine, he'll do. I thought there were 5 for some
Oh,
reason.
the other one in the back.
Yeah, I split
All
my
right.
bullet, yeah.
There we go. Nicely done.
No, wait, I don't use bullets. I use pulses. Oh.
All right. So these guys have a plus 5 to hit.
And her
All
name
right,
is
so-
Winona.
They're going to. So the first two guys are going to. The guys in back are going to open. The 3 guys in back are going to open up on. Who am I going to do? Okay, Gav, call high or low.
Hi.
They're shooting at Nick.
Hey.
All right, so the 3 guys in back are going to attack to assist one of the front guys on Errant, and the other guy's going to take a pot shot at Gav.
Oh.
So attack to assist, success, failure, success. So plus 4 to his normal shot.
Hmm.
On Nick. No. And then the last guy shooting at no. The last guy shooting at Gav. Crits.
Kaboom!
Of course, that's how it works out.
All right, so pistols are damage 4, so DC 19, Gav. Toughness save.
Toughness is 7.
It's not too terrible. Ooh.
Hero point! Shit.
Oh, well, here,
No.
plus 10,
You
so
automatically get plus 10.
Oh,
you get your minimum rolls 11, basically, so you're fine.
Okay.
All right, the thugs are done. Dr. Arcane, you're up.
Make sure to roll toughness saves for those 4,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
because they will go up to the next level if they succeed.
So
It's
2,
21.
3, and 4.
Okay.
All right, good. I'm gonna blast this guy here. Handgun number 1.
Okay.
Hey, look, I hit.
He-
Hey, look, I critted. Hey,
That's a
look, I
crit.
bounced him into his friend.
Yeah, pretty much.
Force push.
Thunk. So he's out. His friend will have to make a attempt to dodge out of the way. Because, sure. Yeah, that probably dodges out of the way of being knocked back. So he goes, ah! As his friend goes sliding by and is unconscious.
That
All right.
was rude.
Although he is prone. Aaron, you're up.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Here, I channel the powers of Nightcrawler. Who's he?
Beard stick. And I will use my sword's ability to extend so I can attack the guy who's just out of reach normally.
Yep.
So I will attack to crit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, forgot that I had that put in wrong. Whatever, I hit anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to make the toughest roll. He can't possibly survive.
Yeah, it's a
Ah!
toughness DC 28.
You send him sailing into the wall there with a backhand, and he slumps to the ground unconscious. John, you're up.
Righty dokey.
Toki.
Skip down there and shoot at the other guy, number 4.
Okay.
Bang.
Miss. Ha
Ah!
That was a warning shot. Surrender. Ha!
All right.
Warning shot. We've taken out half of them. There aren't any warning shots left.
All right. Thug
We
with
were
handgun
warning
5
them
will stand
before.
back up. And he and his buddy will attack to assist number 4 against Errant. Because that worked so well last time.
You know.
Successful assist.
Success.
And the assist attack on Errant. That should work better than it does.
They're
You've had a
terrible
tremendous amount of
shots.
bad luck with the assist strategy. Worked out that way with the robot fight too.
Yeah, I know. Well, Dr. Arcane, you're up.
2 toughness saves.
And I fired a warning shot into his face.
No
They don't
successes.
succeed.
So you know what? I'll go over here.
So you're going to
Blast them into one another. Because that's actually rather fun.
Zoom! Who are you attacking, Eric?
Number 3.
You're going to try to blast him into number 5, huh?
Because it's fun.
Yep.
He's playing
Oh, damn.
Oh, you actually crit.
Hadouken.
All right, he's out.
Double crit.
And you know what? I'm just going to make a tough to save for the other guy. What's your what's the DC of your thing?
It's power 12, so it'd be 22.
God.
It's a crit, so...
It's not a crit on the guy who's being blasted into.
okay.
And it's going to be
It's,
reduced damage
if it's a power
because...
12, then it's actually 27.
Yeah, but it's going to be
Oh,
reduced.
right.
It's going to be reduced damage because it's not the actual energy blast, it's the guy being flung into him. So it's really DC 25. He can technically pass this.
Clearly.
He doesn't. Their heads clap together like coconuts and they both fall unconscious. Eric, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, he can pass this.
Well, actually, let's see.
Oh,
He's
wait,
got a
no. Never mind.
17. I succeeded, so he has to succeed against 28, so no, he can't.
So he has to crit, basically. He doesn't.
He does not.
thud.
Does it look like these are the only guys here?
Yep. The various civilians, who I didn't bother putting on the map because this was going to be quick. Oh, crap, I forgot to do... Damn it, I forgot something. I forgot a token that I'm going to need in a second. So I'm going to have to pull up Google Image Search.
Lodestone in a costume.
No.
A Santa Claus costume.
So I'm going to briefly, so that the people in the chat can be surprised by this.
You're a mean one, Mr. Lodestone. You got rocks in your skull.
All right, that should be good. Beautiful. I need to get a token tool up too now that I think about it.
Girls in chat sometimes. Clue's trying to work out the Penguineers language. It must be extremely tonal language where walk can have so many meanings, and according to Heliifer, it's derived from chocobo, kind of like Portuguese is Spanish after a stroke.
Well, there's work and there's also walk is the other word you'll hear from occasionally. There we go. And beautiful. All right, we can bring that back out to normal size. Do that. Map tool. All right, before I do this, all right, back here. Okay, now I can bring this back so that people will... All right, so as you are clearing things up, the cops have not arrived yet. When you hear sort of a thudding noise from out the street, and you see the doors blow open with a bit of a gust of wind, and a large form comes stomping through the doors.
The Krampus?
You see a large form with wearing sort of black sort of heavy coat with pointed horns, long tongue, a basket on its back that's empty currently, a tail. And yeah, it's if you know anything about Krampus, you're pretty sure that's what it is.
Hey, I've been good this year.
All right, he starts stomping and he looks sort of oriented actually, and sort of stomps forward and drops to one knee, and looks kind of woozy.
Mr. Krampus, are you all right?
Archibald Kane.
What'd I do this time? I've been good. Really good. I'm a hero and everything.
Your assistance is needed.
What you need?
Something unfortunate is happening. Eric, you all of you can make a perception check, by the way.
That is based on my straight up intelligence.
You should have a perception skill.
It's based on awareness if you don't have it.
Oh, stupid. Shit.
25.
And you should also look up your thaumatology skill because you're going to need to roll that also, Eric.
Right. To establish that this is in fact the Krampus.
Among other things. All right, so Aaron, you definitely will notice this since you rolled ridiculously high. Uh,
It's too low. What?
have you not found it yet?
What is my stupid machine doing? I hate my machine.
Oh, no.
Okay, I had it open, and everything is working great, except now I can't open it because apparently my screen resolution is too low.
Ugh.
So, oh,
All right, I'm going to open up a copy myself. Here we go. I've got it open so I can look it up for you, Eric.
Excellent. Thank you.
Your perception is +9.
Thank you.
Thaumatology is 15.
Oops. Well, yes, obviously.
That's a roll 20 +9, not d20 +9.
Ah!
Of course. Make your thaumatology roll. Okay, good. So you don't see something weird about him beyond the fact that Krampus is standing in front of you.
Right, which I'm taking in stride, I like to think.
Yeah. Nick, you notice that there's something, he seems almost very faintly transparent. Translucent, really. Eric, you don't see
Yes.
that, but he seems to be less sort of present than he should be with your magical senses and such.
Huh. As though something's affecting the belief in something.
oh man, someone stole a bunch of teeth again.
Yeah. God damn it. Is that what happened? Someone stole a bunch of teeth?
I know what reference Nick is making, actually.
Fucking Tia Time.
Okay, Eric got it.
Hey,
Not the reference I'm actually making, but yes. But yes, he looks up at you and says, something has happened to Claus.
Okay. Are you serious? We have to go and save Santa Claus on Christmas.
Well, if he's
this will be the
not-
third time I'll be doing it.
Really? You've
Sounds
done
like
this
those
before?
He says that one of those cheesy holiday specials, fuck's sake.
Aaron kind of shrugs.
Okay, so what's the deal, Krampus?
Oh, I don't know. I just know that I could no longer get into his workshop, and I noticed that my powers were evading, and some of the other Fae were having problems.
Okay. Now, what would cause this? My powers are working, so it's not something to do with the general overall magical field.
Krampus sort of shrugs.
Um. Hmm. Are you kidding?
What? Who are you saying are you kidding to?
I'm saying, are you kidding to my fucking computer?
Oh,
So you
okay.
can no longer look up the PDF version, but the little taskbar on the bottom is now on the friggin' Google Docs version.
Okay, well, there we go.
So,
But yes,
Reading the chat while we play.
Archibald Kane, you were the first wizard I've been able to reach who might be able to do something. You and your allies,
Icon is a wizard now? Cool.
technically.
All right, so something's happening with the claws. So
If
let's get you.
nothing is done by midnight, I fear things could get problematic.
Oh yeah, there'd be no Christmas.
Indeed. At which point he sort of collapses, he sort of falls forward onto the ground.
Does Krampus count as a fey creature?
Technically, no, but
Can I pick him up with this suit and not set him on fire?
probably.
Okay.
He does use iron stuff, so yes.
Okay. You're right, he does.
Uh-huh. So you try to pick him up?
Yeah.
All right, your hands pass right through him.
Oh, this is a bad sign. What about using magic? The move object spell I have. Can I do that?
You can try that. Make a thaumaturgy roll to do it, to, control it. All right, you are able to use your move object spell to sort of lift him up, but it is harder than it feels like. It's not like he's too heavy. It's like your magic is having trouble interacting with him.
It's like picking up sand, I imagine.
Kinda, yeah, actually.
Something's leaking. Which means I need my instruments back at the base.
You actually hear police sirens pulling up outside.
Oh, that's good. These guys are covered.
Yeah, some cops walk in and say, "Oh, you guys are taking care of this. Excellent."
Yep. The robbers there. This is the Krampus, by the way. Mr. Krampus is currently indisposed.
Who's the Krampus?
So I'm gonna go and see what we can do to help him out. He's sort of the anti-Santa Claus, if you don't know. Anyway, I'm off. Whoosh.
Apparently it doesn't make him evil, though. It's okay.
The cops turned over to John and say, "What was the doc talking about?"
I don't know.
I mean, no, there was some... okay, go.
Look, there's actual robbers over there. We've dealt with them. This is separate. Okay,
Okay, we'll deal with the robbers that are here.
yeah.
As an aside, Nick and Gav, as you're leaving, you guys can make an insight check if you'd like.
Okay.
Because there was,
Oh, excuse.
Ooh.
I'm not going to beat that.
No, but you got
Get
high enough
close.
to notice it, though. As you guys are leaving the bank, it occurs to you that they seemed, it wasn't so much that they were confused by what Dr. Arcane was talking about, but as if they weren't sure. They were confused by what he was talking about, but it wasn't that they were confused by the specific words he was using or anything like that, but almost as if they really didn't see what he was talking about.
Oh, good. It's one of those.
Aaron kind of scratches his head. Is there some way I can? Is there an equivalent to disbelieving in this game?
I have no idea if there is technically, but you can make an awareness check to try or something.
I guess basically I guess I'm going to see if we're under an illusion of some sort.
Sure. Yeah. Pick a mental stat. Go with it.
Pick a mill, so I go with it. I think that all of them are 2s and 3s, so. Yep. So,
Go with your best one.
yeah. Well, 18.
18. No, you're pretty sure that what you saw it.
Okay.
It's... I don't know how to explain it. Imagine... This is going to sound so fucking cheesy, but from what I've heard in the past, the best way I can explain it is Christmas magic isn't the same as normal magic. So the
Yeah.
doc might not pick it up, but it's still magic. If you know what I mean.
So you're saying that I'm under the effects of a Christmas boondoggle?
If
That
that
we're
means
all
Christmas
detectives for
magic,
Christmas
then
boondoggle?
yes.
Well, the dog, you already flown off. Dr. Kane already flew off, if I remember
Oh, okay.
correctly.
Oh yeah, I have to get the Krampus into a containment unit so I can study what the hell's going on, so I can figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, the dog's going about this in what you might. I don't want to use the term real world because I know that I'll get him into a whole fucking tirade of dimensions and bullshit. But let's call this scientific magic. Whereas I think Christmas magic is more along the lines of faith magic.
And if the doctor was there, you're right, he would totally go into a long thing about that.
Yeah. Basically, it looks like we're talking to ourselves.
Well, you two are talking to each other as you're leaving the bank.
Yeah.
All right, Doc, you arrive back at base.
I swear
Alright,
to God,
I've
if he
got
says
all
we're going to go
sorts
to
of
Dagobah, I'm going to be
instruments.
pissed off.
I've got all sorts of wacky instruments and whatnot,
All
including
right, so you carry the Krampus in?
Yeah.
All right, you carry Krampus in. You open the door and you smell the very strong scent of what smells like gingerbread baking, actually.
Save me one. I've got work to do.
Mark! Berkelak is sitting on the couch, looks over and goes, "Ah! A demon!"
No, that's a Krampus. It's something else entirely.
Oh, you're right, it is. What is he doing here? You,
He seems to be in
Krampus!
some sort
What?
of trouble. So
What?
I'm going to put him. It's almost like his magic is leaking out. So I'm going to put him into a modified summoning circle that should keep it from draining out any further, and then I can study what's going on.
Berkelak stares at you with his eyes beginning to glaze over. Okay.
I made it as simple as I could.
I'm going to go back watching my movie. The penguin thing is making gingerbread in the shape of fish.
That sounds delicious.
It's making taiyaki.
And then he'll make lutefisk.
Oh, no.
No, he's actually making gingerbread cookies shaped like fish.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, so you start setting up the circle thing you want to do. Give me a thaumatology roll, and I'll get back to you.
Cool.
I take it that you two head back to base.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So after a while, you guys get back to base. The door is open.
That's not very good.
Well, that's because you forgot to close it. You were sort of a little bit.
No, my die
Occupied.
roll sucked.
Oh, your die roll sucked. Okay.
Who cares about the door? It's not my fault. Just because I forgot to close the door does not mean it's my fault the door is open.
You guys walk in and you smell the smell of gingerbread baking. And Berkelak is watching he's watching some animated Christmas movie. He's watching a Charlie Brown Christmas right now. Let's go with that.
I don't recognize anything from this one.
Because it's almost certainly being shown on TV somewhere.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm going to have a normal Christmas.
Ah, lad, you're back!
For you, this is a normal Christmas.
Your Dr. Kane, or whatever his name is brought the Krampus in and is doing something.
Yes, it seems that something happened to Santa again.
Again? Ugh.
You'd think that there would be people who would be more focused on trying to ruin something that affects more than one day a year. But whatever.
Lad, what happened? What did I tell you about it last time? It's important that that Christmas happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the actual holiday Christmas. It's tied into a whole
No,
bunch of
it's
other
all
stuff.
all the solstice era holidays, because oh, look at this. Anyway.
I've heard it before.
You remember that lecture Merlin gave us that one time, right?
A little too well.
Yeah. Even if I didn't understand half of it. But it's important, or something.
Santa Claus is simply the most is the symbol of the winter solstice, correct? And he takes this form because it's what the majority of people imagine for the spirit of the holiday, and
The people in the Coca-Cola company.
yeah, well, it was
Wouldn't that be
really
polar
good for
bears?
advertising. No one's arguing that, but such entities often change their appearance and mannerisms depending on the amount of belief invested in them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So why does this keep happening to him?
Because by preventing Santa Claus from performing his yearly ritual, you have the potential to completely throw the entire mana field throughout the globe off, which could have dire repercussions in the more mundane world.
Also, apparently the sun won't rise or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, it gets weird because you start getting into higher thaumaturgical theory and how that interacts with quantum mechanics and
you've got to
stellar
think
mechanics and all this other stuff. And even I don't completely get it, but it's bad.
You've got to think back in the dawn of whenever this was all organized. The guy handing out, jobs for eternity. The dude in line that got, you must deliver a gift to every single life form on the planet within one night was like, douche.
Well, at the time it was only 5 people and they all lived down the street, so...
Universal loopholes.
All right. So yes, your thaumatology roll, you don't think you're able to stabilize what's happening to him, Eric, but you're fairly clear that his magic and basically therefore his reality is beginning to drain away.
Right. So, the modified summoning circle isn't doing the
Does
job.
it help if we clap and ring bells?
Yes,
I heard that.
actually.
Seriously?
It's all about belief, right? So,
Oh, dear Lord.
start clapping and saying that you believe in the Krampus. Come on.
Mark, I've got a job for you.
Why does a physical acknowledgement of your belief have to affect anything? I mean, I know that
It does.
Faith magic, dude, I told you.
I know that the Krampus is there,
It's
so
pretty
of course I believe that he exists.
Yes,
Well,
the
yeah,
outward showing of this belief is important. It acts as a
saying
force
it's-
multiplier.
Well,
So you're
to be
saying
fair,
that
hang
it's
on.
a ritual.
Yes.
To be fair, I can see him. Okay, I know he's there. Aaron and Berkelak have personally saved Santa Claus multiple times. They're aware of his reality.
Oh, a
This
few
isn't-
times we just watched other people do it. Actually,
Either way, you know he's real.
Oh, it's not whether you all believe in him or something. I don't remember.
Maybe we need children.
This may not be a belief problem.
Okay.
That's also true.
maybe we need to go to Santa's workshop.
I've never been there. Have you? Do you know how to get there?
Mark.
I swear to God, if he's saying Dagobah, I'm going to slot him one in the face.
Mark.
Do you know Tony Wark?
Mark.
I thought penguins were from the South Pole.
Mark. Mark.
Okay.
Texas.
Pack warm clothing. I'm assuming that he knows what to do. So
Mark. He sort of gestures over towards the oven.
what about it?
Mark.
He doesn't want
You
the
have a
cookies to burn.
notepad. We gave you one.
Mark. He goes waddling back to his desk. Picks up the notepad and pencil, looks at, sort of peers over the oven. Mark. Jots down something in the paper and hands it to you.
Okay, what to say?
Basically says, I have to keep an eye on my cookies. They'll burn.
Okay. What were you talking about when we were talking about how to get... Oh, you're saying that you don't want to come if we do go to the North Pole.
Mark.
You don't have to.
Mark. He gestures for the pad paperback.
Okay.
Which is easier, give us instructions to get there, or give Berkelak instructions to look after your cookies?
Mark.
Given that Berkelak, no offense, but you don't seem to be terribly proficient with most modern appliances.
Nope. It's like witchcraft, it is. Useful witchcraft.
Actually, you're not terribly far off, because the use of
Aaron
electricity
is waiting
can often be
Aaron's
used
just waiting
to...
as patiently as possible for Wark to put her down.
He's writes down. He hands you the notepad back.
Okay.
Basically, he says that while Santa's workshop is at the North Pole, there is a... He has seen that there is a quick travel route from somewhere near where he grew up in Antarctica.
How is that quicker for us?
Okay, we go the exact other way instead.
The penguin
We're
sits there.
actually closer to the North Pole than the South.
The penguin stands there and blinks a few times. Mark.
Do you think that there might be another quick travel route in the near vicinity?
Mark.
Don't know. Okay.
You've got to think. You've got to
He
think
basically
probably
jots out on the
has.
pad and basically writes down. You asked if I knew if I knew how to get there. I do. Well, I've seen Santa appear in the South Pole.
Good point. All right.
Wait a minute. If there's a portal in the South Pole, there might be one, at least, if not continentally, then, well, possibly continentally. What are the properties of this portal?
The penguin looks at you, blinks a few times, shakes his head, and wanders back to the oven.
Wait, hang on. But Aaron, Berkelak, you've been there before. How the hell did you get there?
Flew. Specifically, I rode on Dragonback last time.
That was terrifying.
Well, yes, we had to subdue the thing first.
There aren't a lot of dragons here in Star City.
We've got jets.
And the one I do know isn't going to be willing to give us a ride. So,
Well, couldn't you, ask someone to lend you an airplane or something like that?
This is
suppose we
going
could
to...
do it the easy way, the boring way. Call up Dr. Knight. Oh, wait, Dr. Knight's been kidnapped.
No, this is a separate timeline, remember?
Oh, right.
Christmas specials can be played all the way around the year to fill time. Nothing plot respective has to happen.
Exactly. This is a standalone.
Like that one Pokemon episode where Charmander hadn't evolved despite it taking place afterward.
Yeah.
At least Gaff said yeah.
I'll take your word on that one.
I pick up the phone. I call Dr. Knight, and I mentally prepare for the explanation I'm going to have to give.
Knight Industries, how can I help you?
This is errand. Is Dr. Knight in?
Dr. Knight, let me check if he's in the office. One moment, please. You're put on hold. There is very, very, very tasteful classical music being played. It is not remotely Christmas related.
Oh.
Or is it music?
No, it's honest to God classical music. It's a string quartet of some sort.
Rax is a genius.
Dr. Knight hires a string quartet to play live music for his call.
He is not that ostentatious.
We could just send a letter to Santa with a GPS chip inside. That's genius, Rexes.
A little while later, you hear, this is Dr. Knight speaking.
All right, Dr. Knight.
Oh, Aaron.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you, lad. My friend,
And-
my boy. How you doing?
And to you, actually, regarding that subject, are you aware of the mythical entity known as the Krampus?
Something to do with Christmas, but I don't really know much about it.
Oh,
German, right?
It's basically, it's a legend about this creature who, particularly bad children, he'll take them away. But anyway, he appeared before us earlier tonight, and it would appear that something is something has happened to Santa Claus, and we have to go and help him.
To Santa Claus.
Yes.
You know, I would be incredulous about you saying he's real, but you know, given everything else in this world, of course he is.
We need travel arrangements, and obviously, and well, as it so happened. What time of the day is it, by the way?
It's round about. It's a little bit past noon now.
And as you would imagine, a normal flight to the North Pole would probably take us there too late.
Aha.
Would you be able to assist us in that regard?
Yes, I think I can actually. It'll take me about half an hour or so to pull the appropriate strings. I'll call you guys back.
All right.
You're this is not like this is serious, right?
Yes.
Just want to make sure you're not pulling my legs, right?
We wish we were.
I called you.
Valid point. All right, I will call.
This isn't John on the phone, right? Let's try putting that to thinking he's Santa's real.
All right, so he says he'll call back in a bit. Is there anything you guys want to do before you actually might want to consider heading?
Pair of warm clothing.
Yes.
That's probably a very good idea.
Yeah. I'll get the warm gambeson for my suit. Also, what else can I learn about the Krampus and what's happening with them?
It's very clear that it's you. Give me another thaumatology roll.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
No, it's not. All right. You've clarified that it's not really not like belief in him is fading, which
Okay.
isn't that surprising given that he's not that widely known anymore.
Right.
It's
Well,
not like
maybe
it's not
at
like,
your house.
but it's not like people have stopped believing in him or anything like that. It's there's something that's basically there's clearly some sort of causal. There's a link between him and Santa of some sort.
So
Is
what
what you're
happening-
guessing, and that something's happened to Santa that is basically draining his existence out. You'll notice. Other thing you do notice, Eric, is that does seem to be some sort of other sort of magical causal links that are sort of floating about that seem to be draining from. Basically, it seems like they're draining into him and then back out away from him, back towards. You're guessing towards the North Pole.
We're having similar problems with the Easter Bunny.
It
imagine.
doesn't seem like that per se. There's definitely some. It feels like there's something odd going on outside of the building. Also,
Okay. There's no way I can track these links, is there?
you can try. You can also look out the window.
I'll look out the window, see what I see.
Well, it is still snowing, but the weather seems to be less sort of cheerful and more sort of gray and gloomy.
So we're in Boston.
Yeah, kinda.
This is starting to sound like a Rainbow Bright plot.
It's not like the color's being sucked out or anything like that. No.
Okay.
Something is draining the Christmas spirit, children.
That's actually more like it.
Yeah.
That makes a certain degree of sense. I mean, the Krampus is as much the Christmas spirit as Santa is.
Yep.
Got to have a reason for kids to be nice and not naughty.
Yeah. Well, as long as there's a Santa, there'll always be a Krampus.
I just remembered. I actually have booze tonight.
You have booze?
Oh, I do. I got sent back home.
Excellent.
I got sent back home with a bottle of Glurg.
Thank you.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Good stuff. Anyway, so yeah, that's sort of what the impression you're getting, Eric, is something is sort of draining away the Christmas spirit right now. From it doesn't seem to be affecting you guys, but there may be a yet. There might be a yet after that. You're not sure.
Because we're so jolly all year round.
Because we're superheroes, obviously.
Yes.
Mm.
The catch-all thing. I don't know.
It could be any number of things, honestly.
Well, given that we are superheroes, we're regularly exposed to various meta energies on a regular basis that could be what's going on.
You know, I've kind of noticed about our group, we don't actually have any meta-humans, do we?
Yeah.
We're all
I
just
took note of that. I took note of that from the beginning.
we're all just really skilled.
Yes. But we're regularly exposed to such things.
Well, even not. Maybe there's not like some like actual energy thing. Maybe it's just a matter of we are certain of these things.
Yeah, maybe it's because we're aware of it that it's not affecting us.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
To do that on such a wide scale, though, would require, if you're affecting each person, require a sympathetic link to each person.
Not necessarily. If the Christmas spirit is a quantifiable fact, power source, if you will, you take out the source, you affect everyone attached to it.
Aaron's just staring intently at the phone.
Dude, you've got to try and engage him with it. It's the only way you get to talk him down to your level. Then
No. The problem with that is that you're effectively attacking a power source on par with like certain gods and other metaphysical beings of tremendous power. Doing so without a sympathetic link to the support network is suicide.
Think of it this way: if you wanted to kill a chain of Christmas lights, you don't smash every individual bulb. You pull the plug.
Well, yes, but the plug is covered in spines and has a machine gun nest.
Well, then, that's why it doesn't happen every single year. I'm guessing, just every now and again.
What I'm saying is that something they can attack a power well of that strength and not be instantly cooked by it is probably out of our league.
Well, your
Or
demonic fellow over
something
there
else that is,
seems to think we can help. So,
well, we're going to have to.
oh well, if it's that powerful, just fuck it. It's Christmas. I'll ascend to a Super Saiyan. Fuck it. Go on.
All right, the phone rings again a little while later. The phone is ringing. Ring, ring.
Aaron.
Pick it up.
Aaron, is this you?
Yes.
It's Dr. Knight. I have, shortly after I placed my call, a couple of calls and described what the situation was, about 5 minutes later, I got a call from Agent Smith of the NSEA. He said that there is a plane fueled up and waiting for you guys at the airport.
I see.
He's taking this a bit more seriously than... apparently someone up the chain is taking this seriously. So,
Oh, good to hear. All right, we'll get going.
Tell me the NSEA has Chris Kringle fucking registered.
he's not a U.S. citizen.
He's not human.
He might have to register if he was a U.S. citizen as not human, but beyond that.
That's true. You might have to register if he's U.S. if he was a U.S. citizen.
But he's not. He's a citizen of,
North Pole.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if INS have a problem with that.
Would you argue with Santa Claus?
I know who's going on the naughty list this year. Register my ass. Kiss my bowl full of jelly.
If I want to bring a fruit into your country, I will. It's a long trip. I want a snack.
All right, yeah. Let's get going.
All right, as you guys are leaving, you hear a, work! Work, work!
What does it work?
He holds up an envelope.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Bring his Christmas list.
Aaron nods with understanding and takes it.
Mark! Mark,
See you
Mark,
later.
Mark! He also then holds up a little brown paper bag.
What's this?
Mark, Mark, Mark.
They're cookies for Santa, duh.
No, Mark. Mark, Mark. He sort of gestures at you guys.
Oh, for us.
Work!
Oh, thank you.
He waddles off.
If the Krampus wakes up, just give him a small child. And
Mark?
Better idea. Don't look like a small child yourself.
Mark?
You've been naughty this year.
Mark?
Don't listen to them.
Mark? He waddles off. The bag contains some of the first batch of cookies. They are, in fact, gingerbread fish. They are fish. They're gingerbread cookies shaped like fish.
and are delicious.
And they have little bits of piped icing on them to make sort of like make little like, scales and like a little face.
These are adorable and
That's-
delicious.
I'm gonna go get on the plane.
That's an
If
incredibly
that's what you
dexterous
want,
penguin.
So be it.
All right,
All right,
to
so
the
you-
plane.
So you head off to the airport.
Yes.
You are met there by several NSC agents, including Agent Smith. And he sort of waves at you guys. All right. The plane's going to take you up into the general vicinity of Santa's workshop. He gestures over towards what looks like a... it's an odd-looking plane. It looks pretty pretty high-tech.
It's the Blackbird.
Not quite that, but yeah.
Windjet.
Oh.
It looks sort of bulky. It looks like it almost has like it's almost like a small cargo plane.
Okay.
Unfortunately the plane also has sort of like like landing skis, so it could land on snow and such. We've loaded 3 snowmobiles in the back for you guys, so you can get from where the plane will land to the workshop. Unfortunately, the plane won't be able to land in the area where the workshop is. There are reasons for that. You'll see when you get there.
Might be some form of anti-technology field. Huh.
Not exactly. You'll see.
Okay.
It's a good thing that you're going, Dr. Arcane. You might be one of the few magical individuals who might be able to do something up there right now, from what I'm hearing.
Really?
Normal magic seems to be bouncing off.
There's some interesting awards. This will be interesting to see.
And according to your file, you said that your magic is not based on an inherent magical talent.
No. It
Yeah, you don't need to explain.
Oh,
And you guys should get going. Time is of the essence, apparently.
I am on the plane.
Yes, let's go.
As we're walking up the ramp and board the plane, I turn around and say, Agent Smith, thanks for the help. And I look like Agent Smith as I close the door.
Stop that!
I didn't hear what he said.
For a brief second, it looks like Agent Smith is boarded the plane with you. Then you realize it's John.
I just like trolling that guy.
Oh, okay.
It's my little thing. Every time I meet Agent Smith, I'll do something where I look like him.
There are. It's not like it's it's not quite as Spartan as like most military planes would be, but it's not particularly super comfortable either.
Yeah.
So you guys strap in, and the plane takes off. And it takes a couple hours. It takes several hours for you guys to get up to the North Pole because it's not close.
Right.
Oh.
And this is not a
It's a
supersonic
really
jet.
fast plane.
It is fast, but it's not like obscenely fast.
We're here.
Right. So it is dark outside when you land because it's the North Pole.
And it's winter.
Yes.
Fucking God.
And the plane, you notice you can sort of hear it sounds like the plane's engines are like slowing down slightly as you get further and further north. After a certain point, I should say. And the pilot says, okay, we're going to have to come in for a landing now. If we go much further north, the landing won't be as smooth. Let's just put it that way.
I will take your word for it.
In a thump roll, oh God, we're all going to die kind of way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hold on to your hats. And the plane comes in for a landing. It's pretty bumpy. You're landing on skis like landing skis on, rough snow.
This powder be bitchin'!
I assume you guys probably had some of the cookies en route since it's a long route. They're actually quite good.
Yay!
They do not taste anything like fish.
See, getting that penguin was an awesome idea.
The licorice gumdrop eyes are a little bit odd, but other than that, it's good. So yes, but you land and you debark. The cargo ramp goes down. You can take the basically lower the cargo ramp down. It's bloody cold out there, but you guys said you were bringing heavy winter clothes, so you're not.
Yep.
It's not too bad. The co-pilot says, "Okay, guys." He hands you basically a paper map and a compass. And says, "I'd hand you sort of a GPS thing, but they don't work up here.
Okay.
So just follow the map. Basically, you're heading sort of north."
I think the compasses don't work so well near the North Pole either.
No.
It'll stop working fairly quickly.
Yeah.
But when it does, you'll know you're getting close. Basically, we've dropped
All right.
the map is mostly you can avoid some of the more treacherous parts of the terrain. Not so much for directions, because you don't really need them.
Like, the Lost City frozen in the ice. Although I think that's in the South Pole, actually.
Fortress of Tranquility, yeah. Solitude, even. Fortress of Solitude. It's 20 past 1. Fuck it.
At any rate, so you guys can get on your
Does Apex
snowmobiles.
have a Fortress of Solitude up here?
Maybe. No one knows.
Okay, let's go.
So you ride off on your snowmobiles. Do any of you guys know how to drive a snowmobile?
No, and
I have.
learning.
I think that it might be qualified under vehicles for me.
It would be.
So, yeah, I should.
Well,
I
I've
should
got
be good.
Drive 1, I think.
You have no ranks in vehicles, but you do. In fact, you have a +3 to your stats, Eric.
Okay, yeah.
I
don't
have a
know
+9 with vehicles. I think I'm good.
I don't think I got anything, but I think I did say that I could drive a car at some point. But
Oh, you can drive a car. This is just for situations where driving will be difficult, basically, if you have to make a check of
Yeah.
some sort.
I don't think I do.
So it'll be based on your dexterity then.
Yes. Oh shit! I completely forgot all this time. I've got a grapple gun.
Yes, you do.
I can swing.
Yes. I forgot about that too.
Swinging.
I might get rid of that and get some more useful shit.
Well, it's a travel power of sorts.
Yeah, and I never use it.
Well, it might come in handy at some point.
You never know.
He says knowingly.
I'm just saying,
And
you see what Batman does with grapple guns.
yes, I doubt I can do the whole Spider-Man thing with the grapple gun. I've got to reload on the quick, but I can at least buy.
You can get up to high spots.
Yes.
You could always Rorschach somebody.
Yeah.
At any rate, so you guys set off on your snowmobiles. Vroom! Zzz.
And stuff.
Yes.
Sound effects.
Yes, indeed. And you drive along the frozen landscape of the North Pole. And it's bloody cold. It's windy. It's unpleasant. You have to stop from time to time to consult your map so you don't drive into snow-covered fissures and such.
I am really glad I took the Gore-Tex lined gambeson with this armor.
Yeah. Don't touch the outside of your armor with bare hands.
That'd be hard because they're gauntleted, which means I should not touch my face.
Do not do that, Eric.
My nose is itchy.
Actually, Eric, that's one thing you do notice, that there is something of a sort of St. Elmo's hot fire halo around all your Tesla coils.
Awesome.
It looks pretty sweet.
Actually, holy crap.
What?
Does that mean I'm just absorbing stupid amounts of ambient otic energy?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
It's
That would-
like electricity is building up around the outside of them a little bit.
Okay.
It's literally St. Elmo's fire type stuff.
Okay.
Although, if you want to, if at some point you guys, when you stop, if you want to use your thaumatology rule to analyze the area, you can.
I think I shall.
Okay, you guys do have to make a couple of stops here and there, so. $22. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely something wonky with the magical aura of this area. More so, you can tell what it should be like, and it seems to be fluctuating in weird ways.
Huh. Okay.
All right, you guys ride on again for a while. You're getting into fairly rough terrain. I'll need a driving check from everybody.
How does dexterity?
Yeah, your dexterity.
I'm doing flips.
Me too.
Gab's fine, and Eric did hit the wrong thing. There we go. Aha!
I think I'm going to dump mine and fly.
Eventually, you do, Eric. You go basically as you're driving along. You go off a little hill thing, and you catch some wicked air.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, you have no idea how to land these sort of things after doing so.
I will dump it and fly.
So it sort of flips over midair and dumps you out. You manage to start flying before you land on the ground, and the snowmobile lands handlebar side down into the snow.
And then it just kind of sits there for 5 seconds and then it explodes.
Yeah, that seems for the trailer.
It does not actually explode. This is a comic book, not an action movie.
Right, so I can write it again. Because it is lots of fun.
Okay, you can write it again if you like.
Yeah.
All right. You guys ride on for a while, and eventually the snowmobile engines start sputtering.
Aww.
Is it
As
better
you
at
crest the
gas,
hill,
or-
the gas indicators seem to be fine. And as you crest the hill, the engines all die simultaneously, but you can see down into a valley. And off in the distance, you can see what looks like, a large building that looks sort of, very cheerful and Christmassy. Almost as if it might be Santa's workshop or something. And it's actually much brighter here than it was anywhere else. There seems to be almost like the Aurora Borealis up in the sky, which seems to be providing light.
Alright,
And the stars are remarkably clear and visible here.
I'm going to get off of my snowmobile and I'm going to try and activate my shield.
Activate your shield.
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting, Nick.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem to want to activate.
Okay.
I
I'll
shall
take-
also check my gun.
Your guns seem... Okay, here's the long story short. Your technological items work, but they are going to be flaky.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
What about the suit?
That's a very interesting question, Eric. It's not. It is both technological and magical, correct?
Yes.
It's working right now.
Yeah, you'd hope it does, considering how much it fucking weighs.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it turns off, I'll know instantly.
Yes, you will.
Because I will fall flat in my face.
All of a sudden, this is great. This is great. All of a sudden, I'm wearing 300 pounds of iron. Ah! But it seems to be working right now. You do hear other things you notice. It seems strangely quiet. It's sort of odd. It is like you get the actually, Errant. Last time you were here, it was much more cheerful sounding. You could hear elves singing and stuff. and the only thing you can hear is every now and then, wolves howling.
Wolves.
Wolves.
Here?
Yes, wolves here.
All right. Something's really wonky here.
Oh, let's get down there and see what's what.
All right, so you guys march down?
Yep.
Trudging through snow montage.
Yes. You do
You
notice...
guys are trudging. I'm floating around.
You do notice that they're packed into your snowmobiles are in fact snowshoes.
Yay!
Almost as if the NSCA thought of this.
Not they did, because we didn't.
Uh-huh. And you sort
I
of...
guess I'll put snowshoes on this suit just in case it cuts out at the worst possible time.
Yeah. So you, Eric, you
Dude,
fly
with
alongside
that
them.
sort of weight, you're still going to sink, you're just a little bit slower.
You're like, ha! I didn't sink. Oh.
I broke my snowshoes.
So the two of you trudge along, and Dr. Arcane floats along beside you. And as you get closer, you sort of march. You have to go through an area where it's sort of more terrain. There's more terrain. There are trees and such. The trees are they're basically large amounts of pine trees and other evergreen type stuff here.
How?
It's everyone's Santa's workshop.
Oh, right, magic.
Yeah. The one thing you notice, okay, Eric, you remember them being very beautiful, like those sort of storybook, beautiful sort of evergreens and such. They look sort of gnarled and dark and evil right now.
I agree. Something is wrong here.
And the sound of wolves gets more noticeable. And I need perception checks from everybody.
We're totally going to get attacked by werewolf elves, aren't we?
18 from Gav. And 11 from Errant. And a 13 from Eric. Okay. Gav, you are the only one who is not surprised.
Okay.
But as a group of snow-white wolves come bounding out of the trees at you guys. I'm going to have to make a new map for this. It'll take a little bit.
Let's all go to the lobby.
So we're going to take a short break here, guys, while I make the map. And I'm also going to order food because I realize I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some pie. I'll be back.
So we're going to take a short break here, folks, and we'll be right back. Well, not right back, but where's my... where's that split? There we go. And we'll switch